We have them leaning up against a white tub.
I can guarantee you this net is not even a year old because of the whiteness, and it was brand new.
He's like an archaeologist. He's going to tell us.
I've carbon dated, I've algal dated that net based on the color of the.
Yeah, Tony's got that meter just flying off. And I think it's flying off because of you. Tony, why don't you maybe put those a little farther from me? The old guy that can't reach any higher. Hey guys, welcome back to Florida Exotic. We're out here looking at what is going on here. These are those peacocks that we put out, assorted peacocks, about 2 weeks ago, I think. We did a video on it. And you can see how fast they're growing out here. So you mainly can see the albinos because the browner fish are not showing up as well. Some of you always ask about all this algae. Well, this algae is it's just natural. During the summer, we have more of it. Fish are picking at it all the time. I mean, this is just algae growing, and it doesn't do anything, doesn't hurt the fish. We do take, if we were to go in here, we would drain this out just because get out of the way of the seine. Now, when we drain the bottom of the tank, which we do to keep it clean and clean it out, we will drag it out, but it'll be here the next day, and it'll always be on the side of the tanks. So even if we're not feeding these fish, they're picking at it. So that's why when customers call and say, hey, can I get a fish tomorrow? I tell them no. Most of our fish are outside. They're eating all the time, and therefore they won't get purged. So anyway, we're gonna move on from here, catch a few fish, and then we're gonna go check the chromogynos, whatever you wanna call it. So we're heading out. So we're just walking by this. This is our breeder Helianthus, Lamprologus helianthus. We do not, these are an egg layer, so we just let them do their thing. This grass in here affords the babies a lot of places to hide, and even when we're going to drain this, we're going to leave a little bit for them to hide in. It's like a natural kelp forest, you know. They just swim amongst it. Big fish leave them alone, so they're laying their eggs, and the eggs are hatching over here on these structures. Then the babies are moving out, and about once every 2 months or so we come out here, swing through here, grab all the babies, and boom, take them and move off. But this green stuff is just great. Well, we were cruising along trying to go where we're going, and I happened to take a look at this tank right here. This is one of our aquariums, and I had no idea. So apparently the guys are, when they bring in too many, they're bringing them out here. And I got to do something about this. There's livingstone, there's peacocks, there's a big old oxyrhynchus. I mean, I don't know. I got to come out here and take an inventory of this. But anyway, we're still trying to get where we're going.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yes. Catching some Congo arrettes for an order, and I'm in the wrong tank. Glenn, please grab that bucket. These are the medium plus. They're actually young breeders, so I need to be here. These are the Tangan goby. Someone referred to it the other day when they were ordering it as the blue lip spotted goby. Never heard it. It's an interesting name for it. And apparently I don't know how to catch fish anymore. But I think Glenn just threw those pipes in to make it hard on me. Did you?
No, I was trying to set the bucket down between these two tanks. And
Yes, and the bucket fell. I mean, and the pipe fell, right?
It was an act of God.
Well, I think it was an act of Glenn.
Okay.
But anyway, these are F1 arrettes, and they're cool fish. These are the biparental. Males and females share the brooding chores. These are really medium too. I'm assuming right offhand that I can sex these, but I'm not going to turn them over. By the size. So I'm going to get some medium ones and medium plus. And I think that we were also, I think this is where we had our Impimbi fronts, right? The little blue front. There's one of them left in here. Yeah. Okay, let's see. You want to see these? See, they got the blue lips, and you see the spots on them. Gosh, I'm dropping them all, but oh, I might as well start all over. Spots on the blue spots. So I guess blue lip.
Yeah, I mean,
Spotted
it's a physical description.
Yeah. I never heard it before, but I never heard of a lot of names before.
Well, one thing I've learned, you know, working with fish and for years and years and years. I mean, even back to my high school days, I worked in an aquarium shop, but people will call it whatever they're comfortable with and whatever their parents talked about it and named it and and it's crazy.
Well, it is. And they've changed the name of African so many times. Glenn, you want to grab that net behind you? We're heading over to get some Colonies. And I don't understand that. But it is what it is. I'm still using the old names. I don't have the time or the patience to go after the new names. And I think my names are better, at any rate. All right, we're gonna get some Kalisa, and then tops this Kalisa out of here. And we've got Tricolor sips up top. And I need some of both. So we're going for that. I need a dozen of each. And these Kalisas are going to go airborne as soon as we put the net in there.
And sorry I'm moving the camera around, but I'm...
yeah, he's going to have to help me.
Two of us to net this tank. So.
Yeah, and Joel's not here yet. Really?
Okay, I think if you start over at the pipe, Rick, and then kind of move this way, that will catch them against this wall.
Okay. I don't know. I've only been doing this 54 freaking years.
And your point would be? Okay, you actually have the net that moves faster, and you got, there's 50 of them in front of us, so.
Well, I don't see, you know what I don't see? The sips, but we can go back and get the sips. These are the hardest. So we'll go back and just grab, I can grab those sips myself. And then top this Kalisa. Nine, 10, 11. Tony, help me for 1 second here. Grab that same throw. I just want the sips. And they're up top there. See them? Just round them up. I don't know. He's got long arms, Tony, but he's not Rubber Man or whoever that guy was.
Net that is full of algae because somebody leaves it in the tanks.
Oh, jeez.
There's nothing wrong with the net.
What a... Hey, Tony, I'm 40 years here. Do we ever bitch about that? I'm sorry. Was I allowed to say the word bitch?
You can say whatever you want, but I'm standing by the fact that y'all leave these nets in aquariums and they turn to algae filters.
That's just long-term old. I mean, I don't know when we last had this net rebuilt, but I mean, if you're trying to tell, we never leave this in the water. It sits over there where you told me, put it over there, so when I walk around the corner, I can look down.
What? I'm going to start implementing a bullshit meter on the bottom right-hand side of the screen.
Who will, Tony, dump yours over here. And you said, so when I walk down here, when I start off that long walk, I can say, oh yeah, the nets are there. So we have them leaning up against a white tub.
I can guarantee you this net is not even a year old because of the whiteness, and it was brand new.
He's like an archaeologist. He's going to tell us.
I've carbon dated, I've algal dated that net based on the color of the...
Yeah, Tony's got that meter just flying off. And I think it's flying off because of you. Tony, why don't you put those a little farther from me? The old guy that can't reach any higher than this.
Get exercise.
I can't, no, there's no exercise. I got nothing in my shoulders, buddy. There's no fixing that. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
There's 4 in the bucket.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 11, 12, and then a couple extras. These are the Tricolor black bee. Tony checks these for me because last year I was in charge of them and I did a horrible job. So now Tony's got them, and so we got him. He's on it. But anyway, they got the 3 different colors of black dorsal, blue body, and the yellow head. Yes, I am done. Thank you for asking me, Tony. You certainly have, over the 40 years, learned how to put up, no, wait a minute, deal with or put up with. Those right there, you will put them on DA row.
44 years.
And, 44 years?
Oh, no, excuse me, 43 of them. Yeah, 43.
Those are for DA if she takes them. Okay, and what we're gonna do from here is just take these fish in, put them away, and then we're coming back out and we're gonna, Glenn thinks the chromogynos are holding. So we're gonna come out and try it because they're a cool fish. They're on the CARES list, which means, and I think they have a red rating, which means in the wild they're endangered. So I don't think they're collecting them. And a good thing is that, you know, they had everybody who's got these fish that are breeding them here, they're keeping the species going. So zoos and stuff like that, they're doing a good job. So anyway, we're heading over there. Bye. So here we are at our Haplochromis chromogynos. I call them chromogynes. But they're also called Paralibitochromis chromogynos, and their common names are black piebalds or redfin black piebalds. The piebald comes from the mottled color. I know there's piebald horses. I remember there's piebald deer. So anyway, now these guys are a really cool fish. Like I said, I believe they're rated red in their environment, and I think the reason that they're red is they're, Glenn, I'm gonna have to go get, I don't want to lean over that much and get my camera. Can you get that out of there?
Yep.
Is that they live in their environment where they live is not necessarily over caught. I could be wrong, but the environment has changed. Therefore, there are not as many of them. Maybe the river and the other parts they live is not what it used to be. So anyway, it's kind of considered a little bit endangered, but they're cool.
I love them.
Yeah, and there's a lot of variation in colors, but we try to go for, this is a male. No, it's not a male, it's a female.
The bluish one here.
This is a little male. That's, yeah. So you can see where people would kind of get a black piebald and it's get this red tail. So he said red, fin, black piebald, whatever they want to call it. So I can understand that. But they are holding. And I'm supposed to be getting some. I think I'm going to take them. Okay, yeah, they're
I can't see them. Yeah, heads and tails.
Heads and tails.
Yeah.
And I think these are pretty tough babies. Some of the babies are really delicate. That's a female. And we go for we want the most mottled we can get on them, actually. So that's what we look for when we set up these breeders. Take these stupid sunglasses off so I can see what I'm doing. Here's a nice little young male. He might be the dominant male because he's got the reddest on his, yeah, nice.
And the sun went out, so we're not getting the vibrant color right now, but they are, I don't know, I like the fish.
I think it's a great fish. I forget that we have it until you came over the other day and said we should check it. We might have missed them. Apparently.
I see, there's a couple more in there that are holding it, looks like it.
I don't know, did you see something in there?
Nope.
But I think we got some of the younger ones here, the ones that are, I'm putting these in the other bucket because I think they're a little bit bigger. I mean, this is not a fish I need hundreds of.
Yeah, those are full swimmers.
It's kind of a niche fish, if you want to call it that. We've got several of them that certain people like them just because they're odd, nothing shaped, odd looking. May not have the best of color, but just the look of them. Another male.
She's holding there.
Yep. I was going to try to get some for a customer, but they're out of luck. I think that's kind of in between, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the small heads and tails, but I'd put it in this one.
Well, they look the same.
Yeah,
That's a nice mouthful.
Yeah, there's 100 fish in there.
So I don't think I'm going to give any of these away because the smaller ones.
No, I wouldn't. I mean, we're still
Like here's a little male coming up.
in the throes of breeding season, so
Yeah.
we can still.
Yeah.
She may be holding there. Looks like she's got fat gills.
Nope.
No.
But it's the little guys that are breeding.
I remember when I first saw them. I mean, they remind me of a Victorian, you know, with this, but it's modeled. So
They're a modeled Victorian. And I don't know if you noticed it, but we keep this in here with these guys. Where's that?
right here,
Like-
I took it out while you were netting.
This is just
Our fake
a.
algae.
Yeah, Glenn came up with this idea, didn't you?
Yeah.
Take credit, whether you did or not.
Yeah, absolutely.
The garbage
I
bag.
invented the black garbage bag.
Black garbage bag stripped into strips, and you throw it in there. And if they're ever picking on one, they'll run up into that, get in it, hide out.
And that's generally because we typically do not put any kind of structure.
Yeah,
And
structure's a pain.
You saw the little piece of PVC pipe and
That was irritating enough to me.
yeah.
So anyway, hope you enjoyed it. We're gonna bring these babies in, hand them over to Tony. He's gonna put them in his magic hatchers. Wow, look at the difference
the bowling
between, this is
container.
2 fish holding, we took the eggs. Look at the difference between, they've been holding up to, they must be one of the fish that will swallow them. Or eat while they're doing it.
Or we have to like look in the corners and not see if there's
Yeah,
any.
well, if they're in the corners, they're not. But some of these fish will eat. These guys are being fed every day, even if they're holding. Some of these fish will just eat along and just, females too. And unfortunately, there goes the baby. So anyway, see you all next week. Make sure you subscribe, like us, comment, whatever you want to do. So talk to you later. See ya.